Linda was an orphan who worked on people's farms to survive. Her parents had passed away when she was too young to even remember them. Since then, she had been taking care of herself by doing small jobs for others, earning just enough to scrap by. She lived in a small broken down house that her parents had built before they died. One evening, Linda sat alone in her house, overwhelmed with worry. Tears streamed down her face as she spoke to God. God, life isn't fair to me. The suffering I go through is too much. Sometimes I wonder if my world is different from everyone else. My mates have their parents to care for them, but mine left me alone in this cruel world to suffer. The burden is too heavy for me to bear. People insult me because of my condition, and their words make me cry myself to sleep. I don't know what to do anymore. I am tired. God, please show me a way out. Linda's heart was heavy with despair. She even wished for a husband who could take over her responsibilities, as life on her own felt unbearable. The next day, unable to hold in her pain, Linda went to her parents' graves. Kneeling by the simple stones, she cried and poured out her heart to them. Why did you leave me so soon? I haven't even tested a mother's or father's love. You left me to face life's challenges alone, and now it's too much for me. You didn't even leave me in anyone's care before you died. Why didn't you think about what will happen to me after you were gone? It feels so cruel, leaving me to suffer like this. Please do something. Help me. I am tired. As Linda wept, she suddenly heard someone call her name. Linda! 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 Startled, she looked up and saw an old woman standing nearby. The woman's voice was calm but powerful. Wipe away your tears, the woman said. Your parents have heard your cries, and your suffering will soon be over. Linda was shocked. Who are you? She asked, trembling. The old woman didn't answer directly. Instead, she handed Linda a cup of water. Drink this, she said. Hesitant but desperate, Linda took the cup and drank. The woman then smiled strangely and said, now that you have drunk the water, you are fully initiated into our wishes coven. Tonight, you will appear in our meeting, and we will tell you what to do to become extremely rich forever. Linda froze in disbelief. Wishes? What do you mean? I don't understand. Are you saying I'm a wish now? The old woman laughed. Yes, child, you are one of us now. Linda's heart pounded. Why didn't you tell me before I drank the water? If I had known, I wouldn't have taken it. The old woman's smile faded. Will you prefer I take the gift back? I can make you vomit the water, and you will remain poor and continue your suffering. Linda paused, her thoughts racing. The memories of her struggles, hunger and loneliness flooded her mind. She thought of the insults, the pain and the endless days of hardship. Slowly, she made her decision. No, ma, she said firmly. I am tired of suffering. I will do whatever it takes to end it. The old woman smiled again. Good. See you tonight in the coven. With that, she vanished into thin air, leaving Linda standing there, her heart pounding with a mix of fear and anticipation. Linda returned home, unsure of what awaited her, but determined to embrace her new path, no matter the cost. That night, Linda appeared in the witches' coven. She found herself standing in the midst of old, airy witches, their eyes glowing in the dim light. The head witch stepped forward and spoke in a stern voice. Linda, tell us what you desire. Use your own mouth to speak it. If you are not comfortable being a witch, we can reverse the initiation and release you from the witch's kingdom. Linda shook her head and shouted, No! I am fully ready to do anything to escape poverty. Being a witch is not enough. If I can become the head witch, I will love it even more. I have no regrets about joining you. Please help me become rich. I will go to any length for money. The head witch frowned and glared at Linda. How dare you speak of becoming the head witch? Are you eyeing my position already? You have barely joined us, and you are already stepping out of line. Don't ever say that again, or I won't warn you twice. Linda quickly apologized, bowing her head in fear. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I just want to be rich. That's why I joined you. I will do anything you ask. The head witch's frown eased, and she nodded. Very well. You will work in a school as a staff member. Why, dear, you must bring us the blood of students. As long as our blood bank is full, money will bow at your feet. Linda's eyes lit up with determination. Consider it done. Their blood you shall have. Shortly after, Linda got a job as a cleaner in a secondary school. Her tasks were simple, sweeping and tidying up, but she was constantly watching, waiting for the right moment to strike. Her mission was clear: to target the students and ensure their blood filled the witch's blood bank. During the school's Christmas vacation, the boarding students were excited to return home. They celebrated, took pictures, and packed their bags, eagerly waiting for the school bus to take them to their families. For them, it was a joyous day, but for Linda, it was her moment to act. As the bus left the school compound, carrying the happy students home, Linda sat in a corner, watching with cold determination. She waited for the bus to hit the highway, then whispered a dark incantation, causing the bus to collide with another vehicle. The accident was horrific. Every student on the bus died instantly. The scene was devastating. Bodies scattered, blood everywhere, and parents left heartbroken. Police officers arrived, collecting the bodies and transporting them to the morgue, while distraught parents gathered at the school, crying and begging for answers. But while others mourned, Linda celebrated. She danced around her small house, jubilant over her success. That night, at the witches' coven, their blood bank was full. The witches praised Linda for her work and told her, "Go home now, you will wake up in a big, beautiful mansion with fleets of cars. Your wealth will be endless, and even your future generations will never lack money." Linda smiled in excitement and returned to her body. When she woke up, she found herself in a massive, luxurious mansion. The walls gleamed, the furniture was grand, and outside were rows of expensive cars. Linda was overwhelmed with joy. She ran around her new home, laughing and dancing in disbelief. "So this is the power of being a witch," she said to herself. "I never imagined life could change like this. Thank God I joined the witches. In fact, I will tell them I want to become the head witch. If this is what being an ordinary witch can bring, being the head witch will make me even richer." Linda sat on a plush sofa, smiling to herself. Her suffering was over, and for the first time in her life, she felt powerful and unstoppable. Linda stopped working at the school after her newfound wealth flooded in. With her luxurious mansion and endless riches, she spent her days enjoying the pleasures of her new life. She threw lavish parties, wore the finest clothes, and lived like royalty. One night, at the witch's coven, filled with arrogance, Linda stood before the head witch and made a shocking declaration. "Step down," Linda demanded. "It's time for me to take over as the head witch." The coven fell silent. The head witch's eyes blazed with fury as she shouted, "Are you out of your mind? Have you gone mad, Linda? What nonsense just spilled out of your useless mouth? Are you stupid or simply foolish? Do you not remember that we gave you this power, and just as easily we can take it all away? Do you have any idea who I am and what I can do to you?" Linda, unbothered, shouted back, "When you are done backing, step down and let me take over, you old hag. Your time is up." The head witch was enraged. "I won't kill you, Linda," she growled, "but go home and see what is waiting for you. I warned you before. Power without respect is dangerous. You think you are untouchable, but you are nothing compared to me." Linda laughed mockingly. "Save your threats. You are lucky I want to help you by taking over. You are too old to lead. It's clear the blood you have been drinking isn't enough to keep you strong. Step aside and let a young blood like me take charge." The head witch shook her head in disbelief. "You will regret this, Linda." Linda smirked as she left the coven and returned to her body. But as soon as she opened her eyes, she froze in terror. Standing before her were the ghosts of the students she had killed in the bus accident. Their faces were pale and bloodied, their eyes filled with rage. Linda fell to her knees, trembling. "Please forgive me," she begged. "I was desperate. I only did what I did because of poverty. If you were in my shoes, you would do the same, or even worse. Please spare my life." The ghosts remained silent, their cold, empty eyes fixed on her. Then, without a word, they struck her down. Linda died instantly. her lifeless body collapsing on her bed. As she died, everything she had gained from the wishes, the mansion, the wealth, the luxury, vanished into thin air. Her body was found lying on her old tattered bed in her poor run-down house, exactly where she had been before joining the wishes. Moral lessons. 1. Desperation can lead to destruction. No matter how tough life gets, taking immoral shortcuts will only end in regrets. 2. Respect those in power. Arrogance and greed can blind you to the dangers of overstepping boundaries. 3. Ill-gotten wealth never lasts. True success comes from hard work and honesty, not deceit or harm to others. 4. Actions have consequences. Hurting others for personal gain will eventually come back to haunt you. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch my content and support my channel. Your encouragement means the world to me, and I truly appreciate every like, comment and share. I am working hard to bring you more engaging, meaningful and exciting stories that you will enjoy. Please stick around and continue supporting me by subscribing, watching and sharing my videos with your friends and family. Your support motivates me to keep improving and creating. Let's grow this channel together and make it a hub for incredible storytelling. Thank you for being part of this journey. I couldn't do it without you.